Hey everybody, it's Masterath here, and welcome to another video to pretty much discuss Masterath's Robot Wars and the progress of it so far, plus a couple of other announcements that I didn't get to do during the live stream on that one. So here we go. So episode 6 of the new series of Masterath's Robot Wars Legends has now been completed, and tomorrow I'm going to be working on episode 7, which should be a bit of an easier one to do in comparison, but I'll get into the reason of that when, obviously, that comes out. So there is going to be a slight problem after this week, because I will be going back to my job next Monday. For people who don't know, I've been furloughed from my job for nearly 2 months, but that has allowed me to do these sorts of videos, you know, and actually bring MRW back. So going back to a full-time job is going to stunt the progress of it. Before, I was usually able to make an episode in sort of 5 or 6 days, obviously including rest as well, because I bloody need it. So going back to a full-time job is going to stunt the progress of it slightly. But I am going to try and at least get a video completed every sort of week and a half. I'd say to just sort of try and keep the momentum going on that one. At the moment, I don't know how long this series is going to last. Pretty much it's going to last as long as I need it to at the moment, because there's a lot I want to pack in to this series, so I'm not sure as of yet. I don't believe that it's at the halfway stage at 6, so this is going to be a bit of a bumper series of Legends here. But at the moment, I'm not too sure how many episodes it's going to be. But I'm sure I'll find that out as I go through and make more of the series. Also, for people who are wondering, Masterath's Robot Wars Judgment, the other spin-off series that I did, where essentially you guys can choose the matches and the for the Judgment Championship and all that stuff, that's not coming back. Mostly the reason for that is that was part of the reason that put me on the clock, because I had to wait for the votes to come in. And then just in case the Judgment Champion turned up on Legends and I said the wrong thing. Essentially, continuity on that one. And, well, then I didn't have a job at all, and now I got a full-time one, where I'm pretty much busy throughout most of the day. So I simply would not have the time for Judgment, to do Judgment, pretty much. So, also that would stress me out a lot. So, that's probably the last thing I need when it comes to this series. So yeah, Judgment will not be coming back, but Legends will be, and the Judgment Championship has been moved over as essentially the secondary title on Legends. Also, I know a lot of people on the live stream were wondering about the robots that have, let's say, survived pretty much the last sort of 5 years out, and I did mention essentially it's easier to explain which ones won't be coming back, or which ones have been officially retired, rather than ones that won't be. I think there's a total of about 6 or 7 that have been retired already on this one, but it's all up on the Masterath's Robot Wars Family Robot Wars wiki page if you want to go check it out on that one. Some just need someone making new builds for, some just need very small repairs pretty much on them, but yeah, most of the well-known ones will be coming back. All the series champions are fine. All of the former Legends champions are fine. All of the former tag team champions are fine. The biggest losses are Sausage Burger and Anderson the Walrus. That one I can't find, one's completely destroyed. And instead of wanting to sort of try and remake the old robots, I'd much rather sort of try and bring in some new robots for, well, obviously the New Blood Championship that will be coming out in this series of Legends. And just also, I just feel like making more robots that aren't sort of like just replicas of ones I've already made. So yeah, that's essentially the decision to retire those ones. But I am still making new robots for Legends, for the New Blood Championship, etc., etc. And last but not least, there is no date at the moment for when Legends will be debuting the new series, because I haven't finished the entire series as of yet. And I do not, again, just like before, do not want to put myself on the clock with that, because that's just going to add a lot more stress and trying to meet a target, when instead I'll just go at my own pace on that one. But I'm hoping to get all the episodes out this year, so As I've mentioned on the live stream, essentially the latest that Legends will begin will be the end of September, but I'm hoping for a lot earlier than that. But it's not going to be like next month or anything. It's going to be a couple of months down the line at least, depending on how quickly I can pump episodes out. But with the extra amount of editing I'm doing for this series, it's a fair amount. It's about triple what I did for MRW Series 10. It's a fair amount. The episodes are pretty packed. An average episode is usually about 30 to 40 minutes at the moment, at least in the first 6. Some are even over 40 minutes. I mean, my longest episode so far of this series of Legends is probably about 7 minutes off the longest episode of MRW that I've ever done, which was the 15th anniversary special, which clocked in at just over 49 minutes. And that's all the episodes. I think the shortest I've done so far is 32 minutes. So as you can probably tell, a lot of editing. It's about 11 hours, and the Series 10 was around 4. So yeah, a lot of editing in this one. I'm putting a lot into this one to up my own game, if anything. So hopefully you guys enjoy the production value just as much as the battles in this series. So that's gonna be it from me. Hope you've enjoyed this little update. Just thought I'd give a bit of an update on how things are going at the moment. Probably my next update about the series will be when I get to the halfway point of the series and sort of see where we go from there. Anyway, I'm Masterath, and I'll see you for my next update, whatever it's going to be, or if I feel like actually doing a video on this channel. I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you soon.